enjoyed today's free video, and don't forget to swing by directiontrader.com to sign up for your 100% free membership, which entitles you to basic trading education, daily recap and looking forward videos, and phone and email support from Direction Trader. Let's get started.
Hey guys, Adam here from directiontrader.com. Let's do today's recap of the live trading room. Talk about what we had planned and what we did and what we see moving forward. It's about 11:20 here Central Standard Time. It's about lunch. So let's talk about what we did in the room today and what we see moving forward, and maybe you can learn from what we did. So this is crude. So I'm actually going to start with the Russell today. We took a couple crude trades today. And we never got filled on the Russell. Let me kind of blow this up here. All right, here is a 15-minute chart of the Russell. I actually want to go to the daily chart and show you where we are. Here on the daily chart, we'll learn a lot here. If you go back in time, you're going to see, there's pretty nice support that comes through here. And we were talking in the trading room this morning about this level. The reason is because we had some of our absolute biggest trading days in our live trading room back in February and back in May when all this was going on, April and May. Because when everybody was saying that the markets are tanking, we waited for it to come back to this support, and we took some of the best intraday trading opportunities, some of the best bounces off this support. Every time it came back here, we were looking for longs, bouncing intraday. Market would trade down, we would get a little bit of, we'd come down to this support intraday. Every time we got a little bit of a bounce, we were taking it, and this market was getting nice, big pops to the upside from an intraday perspective off of this level. And the reason that came, that came to us this morning in our pre-market analysis, because we're there again. One of these times, the market may tank, guys, but I constantly repeat myself saying, I'm going to trade something until it fails. I'll continue to trade a certain way until it fails. So, in the trading room this morning, I had a, kind of a pre-market plan to look for a bounce and wait for that bounce. We have not gotten that today. I'm going to go to a 15-minute chart, and you're going to see what I'm talking about here. But we are back at this support level. So I am looking for a bounce. I've been talking about it every night in every daily video here, waiting for that bounce. Is it going to eventually just tank one of these times? Probably. But I'm not going to assume that until I see it. If we start to break down below, yes, I'm going to start to go with it to the short side when it makes sense. But as of right now, we've not broken any of that support. And we're back at that zone where we did oh so well in the past. So let me go into a 15-minute chart here. We have a couple fibs drawn here. We have these lows, and we were waiting. So as the market was opening up today, we were waiting for long. We were waiting to see this thing start trading to the upside. Never happened, so we were not able to get aggressive to the long side. What's happened? We've chopped around here a little bit. We actually have a fib here drawn from the most recent anchor to the low, and it held that 618. We're just waiting to see. We held the 50% first time, and then it popped up a little bit higher, held that 61.8, and now it's been rolling over since. It hit its target here at the 23% extension, almost to the stinking tick, and now we're getting a little bounce here. So moving forward, I am still waiting for this bounce. Going into tomorrow, unless we get some crazy, ridiculous sell-off today where we can't even play a long position tomorrow, I'm going to still look for this thing to get a bounce from an intraday standpoint tomorrow. So I'm going to continue to look here, continue to hone in on my intraday time frames, and see if we can get a bounce here on these markets. Crude, what a story today. Here on crude, if we zoom out just a little bit here, you're going to see why these little green boxes are here. You're going to see we have defined low and yesterday's low, so we have a nice resistance coming through here. And then you have these swing lows back here that we have a nice resistance and support coming through there. So now you know what them boxes represent. If we zoom in here, you're going to see I have a couple things drawn. High, high, low, low. We have a really nice channel coming down through here, and we've tested it very nicely. At this point, I drew from a high to the low. We had a nice fib pullback, which reached its 61.8% target. So after that, I have redrawn from the most recent anchor down to the lows, and we have this 50% retracement that comes through here. We have this most recent green box, which is the support from in the past and yesterday. So we have that coming through there. And we have moving averages coming through here, like the 100 period moving average coming through there. So that level was the 90.50. And we waited all morning for us to get to that 90.50. Now, with that being said, I did take a couple trades today. It did not work out and drop in my favor as soon as I want. Came up here the first time, I took a short, did not continue to follow off. Popped up again, I took a short. Had a little jolt down just in time for it to jolt right back to the upside tool, and then finally, after I saw 2 times it did not tank, I didn't believe it. I did not take the third opportunity because I failed twice. I wanted to see this thing actually fall over. Sure enough, it did fall. Where did it fall from? Them 90.50s, something we talked about when the market was trading way down here. We were waiting for this thing. We were right down here. We were waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, it got up there. Took 2 opportunities. Could not get it to fall. Just kind of dangled around there and sat around. Sure enough, third opportunity did get a nice little drop. I wasn't in it. So all in all today, I did not get the drop. I'll be waiting again. But from a technical perspective here, we do have the 61.8 up here, a little bit higher, closer to them that channel line, closer to that 200 EMA. So all that's coming in here, right up here, just above them 91s. So if you're looking for the next resistance, I see 91 being the top resistance. Anything above there, I'm probably going to look for opportunity to the upside. So if we can hold them 91s, I'll continue to look for resistance to hold here at 90.50 and then 91. Any type of rollover, I would believe it and look for shorting opportunities. Anything above them 91s, I'll probably be looking for longs. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed these recaps. If you have any questions, you can always email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.